Last night, I came across a quote saying something along the lines of, most of the time, I don't find autism to be the struggle. I find other people's understanding of autism to be the struggle. And when I saw that, it really hit me hard because I had never really thought about it like that before. Too often, I have to remind myself that I shouldn't think of myself as the one who is struggling, though it is far too often mentally and emotionally draining and exhausting for me trying to be understood and accepted for who I am on a daily basis. It isn't necessarily having autism that causes me the most difficulty. What can be harder for me at times is other people's lack of understanding of what autism is like for me. Sometimes for me, the most painful part isn't being different. Rather, it's being treated negatively because other people don't recognize or understand that difference. I can often handle the challenges that come with being autistic. What hurts for me even more is when people judge me for things that are connected to my autism without trying to understand what I'm experiencing. I can understand and live with who I am. What hurts the most is when other people don't understand why I think, communicate, react, or behave differently. There is an important distinction here between my having challenges because of autism and my having challenges because society isn't accommodating or understanding my differences. All in all, I don't necessarily wish I were a different person. I just wish that people understood the person I already am. To me, learning how to let go of this doesn't mean getting to the point where I stop caring about being misunderstood. Rather, it means learning not to let someone else's misunderstanding become a judgment about my worth. I need to separate being misunderstood from being wrong, stop trying to get everyone to understand me, give myself permission to be imperfect, not turn other people's complaints into my identity, and accept that being understood isn't entirely within my ability to control. Ultimately, I can be misunderstood without abandoning myself, and I do not have to prove that my struggles are legitimate in order to deserve compassion. I don't have to stop wishing that people understood me. Rather, I just want to reach a point where their failure to understand me doesn't continue hurting me long after their interaction with me is over. I have to ask myself what actually happened, what part of it can I learn from, and what part of it is no longer mine to carry. That third part of the question is often where letting go begins. And this is something that I have struggled with consistently throughout life because too often I've been led to feel that what I do isn't good enough or that I'm not good enough. I really wish I had been aware of this sort of thing much earlier on in my life because it would have saved me a lot of unnecessary anguish and stress to have to be, quote unquote, normal, to feel like I had to be perfect in everything I did. And I really wish that I had known this when I was bullied and teased and harassed so much, to know that others have their own insecurities and they're taking it out on me didn't mean it was right. It only meant that it was not appropriate. I should have known that because I could have reacted and responded a lot differently. It would have given me the strength that I needed to carry on and persevere. I just wish I had had that early on because maybe I would have been a lot kinder to myself and I wouldn't have been so hard on myself. And I wouldn't be constantly feeling that I need to walk on eggshells so as not to step on other people's toes. I know that I am worthy. I know that I mean something. I know that every day I am trying to be and do the best that I can. And even where I fall short, at the end of the day, I still have to be able to look at myself in the mirror and ask myself, did I really do the best I could? And if I can say efficiently and legitimately that yes, I did, that is good enough for me. Thank you for listening.